Hello, my name is Matthew Peterson, and today I'm going to be analyzing another tune. This tune I don't think it can be found in the real book actually, but it is, I think it is, even though it isn't in the real book, I think it is considered to be a standard. So I'm just going to say that I am analyzing a jazz standard. So this tune, Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum, this is recorded on the record Speak No Evil, which is a record by Wayne Shorter, recorded in 1966. And what's kind of special about the year 1966 is that the record was released during a time period where the post-bop style of jazz was kind of at the forefront, and the compositions on this album are kind of a reflection of that attitude. So there's a lot of non-traditional harmony going on, and a lot of weird stuff that's going on harmonically that is very characteristic of this era of jazz. And tempo-wise, the song is pretty relaxed and easy, but there's a lot going on harmonically that makes this a pretty tough tune to improvise over. There's almost a chord every other beat, so it's like E flat seven, D seven, G kind of just keeps going harmonically, doesn't stop. So the first chord we have is an E flat seven, which is the tritone substitution for the two chord. So this is technically A7. You could view it as an A7. I mean, even in the melody, it kind of implies that it is a tritone substitution because it's using an A in the melody. So if I played an A7 over that E flat, it kind of works. So tritone substitution for the 2-7 chord, 6, flat 6, 7. Then 5 is altered. It's going to be a sharp 9, then to the 1, which is G. So we're in the key of G minor. Then the next chord is kind of special. It's an A flat major 7. So it's built off of the Phrygian mode. So that's flat 2 major 7. So once again, flat 6, 1, targeting the 9 in that melody. It was pretty cool. The next part's pretty special too, because out of nowhere, we go into the key of B major, which can't be found in any mode of G minor that I know of. So B major, and then we're setting up a 5 in G, D7. It's kind of like a Coltrane kind of thing because he's changing keys. He's doing this minor third thing where it's like it's almost as if he's gonna go from B major to D7 to G major, but he doesn't. But it's almost like that Coltrane changes kind of thing. So B major to D7, then that D7 becomes D minor 7. So we're setting up a 2-5 in the key of C major, even though we never go there. Well, actually, no. That's going to be the 5. No, actually, no. That's going to be the 5 of G minor. So D7 to D minor, then D minor 7. This is going to be the minor 5 chord, then the 1-7 chord. Then the same thing again. So just a quick overview. It's flat 6, flat 6, 5, 1, flat 2. Then we go into B major out of nowhere. B major 7, D7 5, then 5 minor, then 1-7. So there's already a lot going on harmonic. There's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 unique chords in the first 4 bars of the tune. So going over the same chords again, the second for the last 4 bars of the A section. Once again, it's the flat 6 chord, then the 5, then the 1, then flat 2, and then this part's kind of special because it's a 2-5-1. We're setting up a 2-5-1 and B flat major. It's kind of like a blues kind of thing because instead of the 1 being a major chord, it's a 7 chord. So and then the next chord is C7 flat 9. So there's that flat 9 in the melody. Then S7, then B flat 7. So it is a 2-5-1 in B flat, except the 2 is a 7, is a dominant 7. It's kind of weird. Anyways, this is probably the most simple part of the tune harmonically. So we're just going from 4 to one. So it's kind of bluesy. Then we're setting up a 2-5-1 in the key of A flat major, even though we never go there. And then a 2-5-1 in our home key. We're setting up a 2-5-1 even though it never goes to the one. So B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A flat major, then 2, 5, and instead of going to the 1, we go to the flat 6. So that's a pretty cool part. It's like this, it's doing this half step thing. So 2, 5, 2, 5. Mm. Then back in the A section, it's the same stuff as last time. Then the next chord is kind of special. It's D flat major 7, which I'm going to be treating it as if we're transitioning into the key of B major. So this is going to be just the 2 major chord. And then this C7, which can be seen as a tritone substitution for G flat 7. So, and then B major. So we're ending the tune on the key in the key of B major, even though most of it is in G minor, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of distant. But yeah, I think that's all, pretty much all I have to say about this tune. It's definitely a lot going. There's definitely a lot to look into harmonically. There's almost a chord every other beat. So yeah, that's all.